No, I just don't wanna.
Hey, what's up my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the NECA Pennywise. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we have Mr. Pennywise from It, the movie. On the side of the box, we have Pennywise and It, the movie. NECA, It, the movie. Pennywise on the top. Pennywise on the bottom, words and things and barcodes and the credits of the people responsible for the production of this figure. On the back of the box, you have some obligatory product shots. It does this, that, the other things and stuff. You got a little rundown of the movie, and you open up the front flap, and there obviously is where the figure sits, and you have another product shot there of Pennywise. And that's basically it for the packaging. Then moving right along, here we have Pennywise the Clown, the original Pennywise the Clown from the original It movie. So let's get in close here so we can take a look at that head sculpt of Pennywise. Will stand for me. There we go. So there we have Pennywise as played by Tim Curry in the original movie, and as usual, very nicely done head sculpt. The eyes, very nicely painted. Got the red nose there. And just the big old red hair, which is nicely detailed. Got the little collar here, which is made of a rubbery material, but nicely painted with the whites and the purple. And going down his clown suit. Got his vest, which is also very nicely painted. Little red poofies, going down. The yellow bodysuit there. Oh yeah, his little feet. His little feeties. Look at his little feeties. Aww. And moving up the back, his big clowny butts. Again, you can see that detail there. In the vest, a little pattern. It's pretty cool. But yeah, great looking figure as usual. Now, articulation wise, the neck is on a ball joint at the base, so all your wiggly waggly is right there. Can look up a bit, look down a bit. Can do a full 360. Sometimes we'll take the collar with it, but head can fully rotate. Arms can do a full 360. They can go in and out that far. Does have a double jointed elbow. So you get very good range of movement there. You do have wrist rotation as well as a hinge that allows the hands to move inward and outward. The torso right there is on a ball joint, so you do have your wiggly waggly there as well. A little bit of wiggle and rotation. And the legs can go forward that far. As you can see, the suit is just made of a rubbery material, so it'll move out of the way for you. So legs can go forward that far, back that far, outward. Can almost do the full splits. You do have thigh rotation in there. Knees slightly under 90 degrees of a bend there. And the feet, I can't tell with the feet because you can see, I can't tell. It doesn't look like it's on a ball joint. It doesn't feel like it's on a ball joint, but at the same time, it kind of wants to wiggle, and I don't know if that's just the joint itself. There is rotation there, but that's pretty much it. Like, like there's wiggle room there. Like, it moves up and down slightly, and it kind of tilts slightly, but I don't think that's because it's a ball joint. I think that's just some play there in the joint. So I'm not entirely sure, but there is rotation there. That much I can confirm. There is rotation at least. And it can make him a little hard to stand. Like, one thing I've noticed about this figure is kind of getting him to stand up is a little bit of a balancing act. But there you go. And for a comparison, there's really only one comparison that need be done here. We have the original Pennywise with the new Pennywise. So we can see how they look together. So there you go. So now let's run through the accessories. The first thing you get is Georgie's little paper boat. And it's funny because the paper boat that came with the new Pennywise figure is made of plastic. This paper boat is legit made out of paper. This is actually is literally a paper boat. It's real. It's a real paper boat. There you go. There you got the Georgie's boat. You do get extra hands. You do get a pointing hand there. You also get a hand that you can use for two separate things, but I'm not sure which one it's really intended for. But it is a holding things hand. And we'll get more into that in a little bit. And you do also get one more hand that I already have loaded up with another accessory, the balloons. Get a bunch of balloons. You get 7 balloons in all different colors: red, yellow, green, blue, orange, white. And you get this hand as well. Now, speaking of the hands, these two hands are obviously for holding things. I'm not quite sure which hand is meant for holding the balloons. I did at first try to put all the balloons in this hand, but the opening is only but so big, and I only managed to fit 4 balloons in here tops. I couldn't get all 7 in there. But this hand, you can get all 7 balloons in there. So I think this is the balloon holding hand, but they also have, in the pictures on the box, they have this hand also with this accessory, which is the I don't know what this is called. The rattle thing. You're spinning that thing. I don't know what it's called. The rattle? Is that what it's called? The rattle? I don't know. But yeah, it comes with this thing. And, you know, you can plug it into this hand as well, and it fits perfectly in that hand. But on the pictures on the box, they have this hand holding this also. So a little confusing, but I think this hand is supposed to be for the little rattler thing, and this hand is meant for the balloons, I think. And the last hands you get are his little creepy monster hands here, which are very nicely done. Lots of detail going on there. They look really good. The claws there painted in black. And it's funny because the hands are actually positioned exactly how they are on the poster here. Just bring this back in. Look, they're positioned like the exact same way. It's kind of cool. So you can actually recreate the poster with the toy if you wanted to. Oh, 2 box sauces in one video. That doesn't happen too often. And the last accessories that are included are some optional heads. So you get this head right here, which is Pennywise, just smiling, laughing. He's happy. He's doing that. So you can see again, nicely detailed. Like, look at all that detail in the teeth there, in the mouth. Very nicely detailed. And swapping the heads out is pretty easy. You just kind of grab a hold of his head and you just kind of pull it back. You don't want to pull it straight up because you can risk, you know, detaching his hair. I did that at first, and his hair actually kind of started to unstick from his neck a little bit. So you don't want to just pull up by the hair. What you want to do is just kind of take his head and just kind of angle it back. And, you know, it'll usually bring the collar up with it, but you just kind of get in there and just kind of angle it back until the head pops off. So that's the safe way to do it. Just remove the collar and you just pop on the new head, although popping on the heads is quite hard to do. Yeah, nope. It's, yeah. Popping the heads on is not the easiest thing. It is a bit of an ordeal, but it's doable. Okay, I'm not going to fight with the heads here, but you can see there. You can have them laughing, smiling. That didn't happen in the movie. That would have been funny if that happened in the movie, but there you go. You can have them laughing at you. Or you can have him, we'll just leave him headless for now. You can have this head on them, if you wish. Just this little monstery face. When he's doing that. So you can have that going on if you want to. So you can plug that on if you wish. That's a thing. That's a thing you can do if you want to do it. And you can also have this head right here, which is his little melted face when he gets hit with the battery acid. So you can have his little melted face. So hey, that's a thing also you can do if you want to do it. So, hey, all things you can do if you want to do it. I'm going to pop this head on him so we can continue on. Alright, so got the head on, which was not easy to do, by the way. Not easy at all. That was an ordeal. That was definitely an ordeal. But anyway, let's swap out some hands here. And the hands are easy to swap out. You just pop out the old hands, pop in a new one. We'll put in the pointing hand here. And we'll give him his balloons. Why not? We'll give him his balloons. And just pop that in. Get his arm bent there. Now, when you have the balloons in his hand, it does make it a little bit more of a balancing act, because now the balloons are kind of working against him. But it's doable to get him standing and get those balloons in place. There we go. There you go. There's Pennywise with his balloons. Hardy har har. We're having fun now! Fun! So there you have Pennywise the Clown. It's a cool figure. I do quite like it. Swapping the heads is not easy and not fun to do. That is a bit of an ordeal. That's the only real knock against the figure that I can give it. But the sculpting is great. The paintwork is really good. I love the accessories. So all around, for the most part, I do quite like this figure. So there you go. Now, if you would like this or any other NECA or any other IT toys, you can check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below so you can check that out. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the NECA It's Pennywise the Clown, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. You know what? I'm not even going to question this. I'm just not. I'm just going to ignore it. And you should too. Nope, not there. I'm ignoring it. This is not happening. We're done here.